Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Penumbra Overture. So, we got to this room where we've got this... Red keeps referring to this machine as like a beast. It's basically just a... It's a excavator. It's a machine designed to drill out walls in caves and such. The whole point of what we were doing before was to get the... Oh, I'll get this out so it's easy to see. The whole point of what we were doing before was to get the gasoline and... Oh, can I grab them? Let's see if I just move this over here. Mustn't forget that that was on top of it. Grab these. Yeah, the whole point of what we were doing before was to grab the gasoline and the vehicle key so that we could turn this on and use it. I think I need to pull this, if I can, over to this. Oops, there we are. Yeah, and that, does that power? Yeah, it powers this little control booth here. I think we use the control booth for the vehicle? This must be the control station for that yellow monstrosity. Yeah, so let's get up close. Now that's quite a machine. It doesn't come any more industrial size than that. Actually, it does. You can get much bigger machines than this. Like the ones that they use now for tunneling tunnels are these massive monstrosities, way bigger than this. Those teeth at the front look pretty sharp. The whole thing just looks mean. Right. Mean as in sick. Or as in awesome. No. Back in my day, mean used to mean, you know, like, oh, that's mean. That's awesome. Where do I just deposit the fuel? Let's just go to this little machine here. This little bit here. Well, power's on, but nothing else is on the cards. What happens if I see the key there? Keyhole. Even with the key, it's not keen to ignite. There must be something wrong with the something. Out of gas, yeah. Where do I deposit the gas? Do I just put it on the machine? Do I just do this? Lid on the gas can is rusted shut. I better have something... Oh, right. The lid on the gas can... Oh, on the gas can itself. Oh, I see. Can I use... No. Can I use this with this? Hey. Don't be like that. Yeah, see, I did it with a hammer. How dare you? Okay, poured it in somewhere over here. Whatever the case, let's get this thing started.
You seek to find the truth behind all this mystery, and think it will set you free. But truth is relative, and relatives can't be trusted to bring good gifts. What you seek lies in the shafts beyond this collapsing of the sky, and if you look closely, so do I. A century of days has passed since I saw this area last. The diseased ones sought to kill poor Red, but I took them on a wild poultry chase. They ended dead. They came from out the big metal door, but after all my years I moved and gazed more. Hide and seek turned to seek and hide, and I buried them here beneath the solid, drunken sky.
Yeah, so, nope, wrong way. Oh, I don't like it being all on one side. I think it's as far as it'll go. So yeah, I guess it doesn't want to go any further than that. Fair enough, I guess. Get this, no, put that away, get this out. There we go. I feel like in close quarters this glow stick's actually better than the flashlight. Flashlight's a bit of a long range sight. And even then, not even that good for long range. Glow stick's better generally in my opinion. It seems so strange now to have been guided by a blind man, by a faceless stranger whose sanity was clearly waning. Disposition unknown. For all I knew, this Red didn't even have a disposition to speak of. Just a seething mass of conflicting emotions. I knew that my radio-reliant friend must have been cocooned nearby, but perhaps in finding him, I would find myself one step closer to understanding what was going on. In just a couple of hours, I would find what I was looking for, and with it would come answers. I didn't realize at the time, but the answers I found would be for questions I hadn't even asked. Run! Don't know what I'm running from, or why I'm running. But now we're in the third. We were in the second chapter. That part there was the end of the second chapter, apparently. Holy shit! Oh, I don't remember this. Ah! What the frick? What in the hell? What in the actual frick, man? Do I just have to run? Like, what happens? What happens when I... Why? What? Am I able to get behind here, maybe? Oh, okay, that time it didn't go over this. What the hell? Last time it just went straight over here and continued. That's what I assumed was supposed to happen. But for some reason, somehow it didn't fall last time. It's like an opening into hell. I've never been down this far before. Oh my god, that was fucking crazy. It came through here like a steamroller. How? How many of them could be down here? Yeah. Oh god, we got this again. Oh, I hate that they don't have an origin point. The door is sealed tight with no handle. How's it operated? It must be in my imagination, but it almost feels like there's warm air coming from down there. Yeah, I don't remember being chased by a worm in this game. I want to say it's new to me, but it's not technically not new, it's just I don't remember it. Okay. This is pretty generally well lit. Oh, it's the spiders. I was like, why am I hearing the music? It was spiders. Oh, wait. Also, I shouldn't be using my flashlight. Anything I can do to support this? Yeah, that should help. A little bit. Let's use one of these as well. Nice heavy object. Okay, what have we got here? Old sacks. Thule. The files are getting newer as I move deeper into the mines. Most of these are dated from around 1965. Strange. Nothing more recent than 1970. That's when my father went missing. Or went down here and never came back. I don't see anything of value. Okay, oh god, what's this? I don't want to know whether that stain is oil or blood. I have my suspicions. I don't know what that's supposed to do. But I feel in danger now. I desperately want to like quick save it or something. Uh-oh. Oh. Shit. I wonder if I can attack it from... Ah! Did it jump over the... Yeah, it jumped over the frickin' pallet. No! Can't frickin' hit it! Ah! Ow. Doesn't seem to matter how quiet I am or how hidden I am. Oh god. Okay. That one's also dead now. I don't remember this bit. I don't remember this bit at all. I don't honestly remember having to fight spiders. I thought that they were a problem at one point, but I didn't think I'd actually have to fight them with any regularity, you know? Ow. Ow! The, like, punt version is so weak. Doing this is so weak, for some reason. Ah, I'm hurt again. I welcome death at this point. Oh, just run. Oh. Oh god. Oopsies. Well, I still don't know what the frickin' hell I'm doing. Oh, does that just activate the door, does it? Okay, it activates the door. I was nowhere near fast enough. Okay, this time. I'm taking the long way, aren't I? That's the problem. There's a shorter path, but it goes straight through the eggs. Oh, thank God. Oh, yay, it went into a loading screen, so I didn't have to... I was like, about to get my pickaxe ready to fight any that tried to come through. Oh, thank God.
With my remaining ear to the ground, I hear your trembling tootsies padding towards their final destination. Things come to those that wait, whether they want them or not. And soon I think your wait will be over. The great metal door in reality is calling you, just as the Reaper beckons me forward. I look forward to finally greeting you. I only hope I need not greet the Reaper man first.
Yeah, so, I believe this is the proper part, the proper start to Chapter 3 of... Is it 4 or 5? I forget. I looked at, like, the chapters and how long the game was, but this area... This area is, like, more, like, tunnels with dogs in them. I despise these tunnels. I remember these tunnels and hating them. I remember hating them. Okay, so we've got shaft. It's hard to read, but we've got... Oh god. We've got tool storage to the left. Section C with tool storage. Shaft 12 at the very top of the map. Refinery to the top right. And then shaft 13 to the right. I think tool storage and refinery will be likely to be the ones that we want to go to first. I'm not sure what each shaft is going to have in it, or section. But I might just go to the left. Go to tool storage in section C. And then make my way round to towards the right. And loop back round. When the music stops like that, I feel so much better. Looks like this route was sealed off at one stage because it's open now. Well, that's reassuring. Okay, let's just close this door, just for sanity reasons. Okay, so section C is that way. I don't think we're going to be able to go in there. Yeah, we need a security keypad. Yeah, there are a little extra precautions being taken here than in previous areas. So So this should be the tool shed. Okay, I do not need this out. Okay, we've got some bolt cutters. That's awesome. Got screwdriver. Oh, and it's saved. Uh-oh. I don't like it when it saves automatically like that. Apparently I don't need any first aid. Oh yeah, I loaded my game before I got hurt before, so I have some more first aid, thank God. I'm glad I did that, because otherwise I would have had a single one and I would have been hurt. Or whatever the case. We've got bolt cutters and screwdriver. Why do I get that feeling like the door gets kicked in and a wolf comes in? Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back, code door. Okay, we haven't found a save point in a little bit, but that did auto-save, so it's always good to know. Shaft 12. Let's head towards Shaft 12 up at the very top. Section C, I believe, is the final destination of this room, of this section. I hate all the lights. I wish I could turn them off. Okay, I think we're nearly there. Okay. Locked from the other side, wonderful. So we come out through shaft 12 at some point. Okay, we'll keep to the left. Keep following our left, you know. I'm gonna wait till he comes back out and goes towards where we need to go. I'm gonna follow behind him. Yeah, see, I thought that was a good idea. There we go. Once again, I'll wait for him to go round beside me here. I don't think there's anything down that dead end. There could be, but I'm not going to take the time to check. Oh, shit. I know how to keep these guys pinned now. You wait till they get up, and then you hit them. Like that. Wait till he gets up, then hit him. Okay, he's dead. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, they're actually a lot easier to deal with once you know how to deal with them. I think it's best practice to just try and avoid them at all costs. You can't actually do that in the second game. They removed all fighting ability as of the second game. Best practice is always to run. Oh, sorry, to keep hidden, sorry. Next best practice probably is to try and deal with them. I think running is not a good idea. I don't know what these are for yet. This must be the hub where all the rock from the mine is collected and refined. These pistons would crush every bone in my body. Right, yeah. Conveyor belt, where does it go? Am I able to, like, raise up the pistons or do something like that? Oh, I see, yeah. It's one of these puzzles. Sorry, I'm just experimenting. Okay, wait a second. Okay, I'm just gonna map it out. So, these ones flip, or toggle, if you will, the first and third. This one toggles the middle two. This one toggles the end and the 1, 3, and 4. And this one does 2, 3, 4. What do these do? I think these must all just be reset buttons. If I put these up. Oh no, they put down a specific one. There we go. So yeah, I didn't even try the lower buttons. They were just like down only versions of stuff. Cool. Let's get through without them going down on me.
Ah, only the engraving etched in the back of my mind can compare to the sight you must be seeing. Now power has returned. I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolities. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are there other melted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know where they lead. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
Okay. Yeah, are we supposed to put... I didn't pay attention to what he was saying. I have a habit of doing that. Of just like not listening to him. Because he often speaks in like riddly kind of words. So I'm like, I just don't pay attention. Yeah. I'm gonna bring these rocks over, just because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do for some reason. Put the rocks in there, bring them over to the other one. We'll also use these barrels to see if we can't get up to the top, up there. That was not stable, but it's fine. Like that. There we go. No, it's not high enough to get up here. This whole facility must have been a death trap. This fan would slice meat in a millisecond. I wonder if I can stop it. Yeah. Oh. The ladder's fairly precarious. Maybe I can knock it down with something. Oh, knock it down somehow. I probably could have used one of those rocks that I moved. Damn it. This also looks important, so I'm not going to throw it. Let's just throw one of the barrels. Oopsies. I can see it moving. What actually is this? Spare motor of some sort. Oh god, it's way too heavy to throw. No? I feel like I should just be able to grab it and pull it. Or whatever. I'm gonna go to where those rocks I placed were. I'm gonna put some of these on here. Conveyor belt's closed off. I don't hit... Oh? Oh, there we go. Okay, the rocks came out there, up on that thing. I wondered if that would happen. Cool. Sweet. I don't think I need any of these things that I've been playing with. Yeah, so I thought that's why I put the rocks in there, as I had a funny feeling that that might be what I was supposed to do. Can I... Just like Half-Life. Just like in Half-Life. Oh, that probably also operated the fan, didn't it? I broke the fan. Alright, well. Oh. This doesn't feel good.
We are now such good and lasting friends. I have gifted you with my love. Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift.
Trying to find a place that's quiet in the
You
room.
could eat both the horse and the young rippling stable hand. Sadly, pony flesh is so hard to come by in these parts, and man meat is just so bland. If your eyes happened upon a scurrying rodent, would you deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal?
Ugh. Yuck. What's this? Missing a motor. Okay. Well... yeah, damn it. Yeah. I knew this. I thought of all the things that I saw before, I was like, okay, the motor's the most likely to be necessary for something. But I couldn't see anything at the time, so... Should be safe now if I'm quick. No, I broke the thing. It doesn't matter whether I'm quick or not. Okay, let's see. Can I put this? I can put it under here. Okay. I don't think I actually could do that. Oh, that's what the button operated. This button operated the little door that was in the way on that conveyor there. There we go. Oops, and then place that in here. There we are. Now I can press this. This area is so noisy. Hmm. Okay. Ah. Okay, it starts with this one. Up, right, down, left. Sorry, right, up. I think it's up again. Oh, I've lost it. I can't see which ones go when. Up, you know, up ahead. It's way too hard to see it. Something like that. Damn it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be instant death, but it is. Because I think it turns into like a... You have to run several blocks ahead. These two together. And then this one. Nope. I went too fast. I went too fast. Okay. Okay. I wasn't fully paying attention the first time, clearly, because there was a little bit of a hint as to which way you could go. I was gonna say, is this door gonna just be my way? No, it's jammed. Okay, good. Because I saw that oh, there's a vent. There's a thingy there. I probably could have turned. Maybe? Maybe if I hop up here? Actually, I'm gonna try that. If I go like this, I can see that there's a way down below, but I'm just gonna try this first. If I hop down here, can I? Nope. I think I just trapped myself. Wow. I didn't think you'd just be able to trap yourself like this, unless I... Oh. Damn it. Okay, so let's not kill ourselves again. Or get ourselves killed, I guess. Or trap ourselves like I did just a moment ago. Let's go through here. I don't know if there's a right way and a wrong way. Oh, wait. The other way might have had health or something. Damn it. Well, no going back, I guess. Shit. Yeah, I want to get some more painkillers, and there might have been some in there. Oh, this is why it was jammed. This is in the way. Ah. Yeah, this is shaft 12. Oh, okay, I see, I see. So, this should hopefully... That should just be the exit once we're done here. Okay, cave in of sorts. A cart and tracks for transporting ore. As far as I know, they use the same setup to this day. Pretty much. I think they've made advancements, of course, but functionally speaking, pretty much the same. These chains are holding the cart in place. Let's just get rid of these chains. Oh no, wait, maybe I need the these? Yeah, I got them before I needed them. Let's just have a look down here first before we move the cart. Yeah, classic brick wall. We need to break it with a mine cart. Yeah, let's just push it. Let's get it going. I'm not gonna sit in it. I'm gonna, because I'll probably die if I sit in it. Oh, I hate the whispering. Well, there's a save point there, which is fan-frickin-tastic. Well, this is one of the worms. One of those frickin' massive worms that chased us before, except this is like a juvenile. Health, maybe? Nope. Shit. Oh. It's badly faded, but it looks like a close-up view of some species of annelid. Hmm. Oh, it's just the one... Okay, it's just the one projector frame. A 60s microscope. Functional for research purposes, but we've come a long way since these were common. Yeah. What was that? Old newspaper. Is that not an item I can read? There's a mess of statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. They all relate to a large species of annelid. Yeah. Very little is still readable on the old newspaper. Okay, so it's for something. It's for some puzzle. Locked from the other side, but I think the key is still in the lock. Oh. Oh. Screwdriver? Oh, wait, I get it. Put the newspaper under the door. You push the key through, and then you get your key. Oh my god, freaking perfect. That is perfect. I love that. I love tricks like that. Okay, oh dear. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. Ugh, yeah. There's only one green-blooded, land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging about. Hmm. Oh. So much death and disease down here. I suppose slugs were an inevitability. Ugh. I was half expecting that to summon, like the mama sort of thing. So I can open these. What are these? These look almost like stems, like brain stem stuff. What is this? Professor. How many pages is this? Oh my god, it's 10 pages. We've been doing so well without much text, but... Professor, these are biomedical journals of Dr. J. Peters, Science Masters and PhD, completed between the dates of this, yeah, whatever, at the Northwestern Research Station within the Northwestern Iron Mine with permission of Delta Mining Corp. Replication of selected extracts left at the disposal of mine foreman. Subject of study, commonly known as the grey rockworm. Aim, to investigate the abnormal presence of the cadis in the Greenland rock. Method, collection of samples, if indeed they can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation, and dissection. Personal notes. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here, despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet other, deeper areas are teeming, and, where the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus Rhyocophila. I don't know. Me. Ah, finally, some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages to scroll down whatever comes to my head. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter, it's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now? It must be near the end of 2001 by now. Huh. I wonder when Christmas was. No matter, too tired to write now. I will rest a little first. Professor, samples collected. The collection process has been far easier than I anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They are all of healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size, and I can only assume that this is due to some lack of natural predators down here. Specimens are as follows: 3 adults in artificial habitat, 2 larval infants dead. Well, and then back to this person, whoever me is. I've been down here 2 days now. This is almost sounds like it's written by me, like literally me. Because I'm coming round at, isn't it 2001 currently? or maybe it's 2002, was meaning to record events every day, but was too busy securing the area. I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. It seems as safe a place as any, so these things should at least stay put for a little while. To that end, seems I've had a pretty lucky stumbling here. Weird grammar there. All this old research is about something similar to what's been hunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else. And after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I don't know how many are left inside. But this is good. These notes might have some way to fight the things. The rockworms that followed me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming, or how they managed to follow me in the dark, but maybe I could work that out now. I've found some old newspaper clippings, I guess they're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I can see now why they built that facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me though. We'd been resting all our hopes of rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help. But maybe me and him are due the same fate. I must record what's been going on, give the world the answers it needs so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first I need to worry about myself. Find a way out of here, and work out how to kill these worm things. Back to the professor. Observations. The creatures are indeed larger than had previously been recorded. The juveniles seem to still be growing far beyond their natural limits, although the adults have now expired. I will watch with interest to see what the lifespan is of this particular subspecies. The worms appear to have 3 senses, as would be validated by previous research: taste, smell, and an extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations in the rock in the same way that a human eye senses beams of light, and process them into spatial images. I imagine it's probably a bit like a snake, snakes detect vibrations in the ground. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects, because the worm is a vicious and efficient killer. Me, he's wrong, they have no sense of smell. Today I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying about, but to no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in this smaller study area, connected to the main lab room. If they get through that wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing, barely. Professor, conclusions. This subspecies of genus Rhyocophila is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it seems likely that it would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that, the population would grow to a size far outstripping its own food supplies. Yeah, I mean, it would probably die up on the surface. Other things would attack it, Given its increase in size and lifespan already, due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions for a reasonable period of time, perhaps 3,000 or 4,000 years, could grow up to a further 3 inches. Could grow up to a further 3 inches, making it a total of almost 1 foot long. Well, we already know that they're already at like 6 foot, at least. I couldn't see how long that worm that was chasing us was, but it was at least human length, if not sort of like 10 foot. However, should those conditions change, or indeed magnify, physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. Yeah, it's exactly what happened. Me. It's the 5th day today, and I swear they have begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intended to record here the events of the past year, in a hope that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now, I realized I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question, I have no answer. All I do know is, I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I have tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. Well, that was bleak. It's an artificial habitat. Those things look long dead. I think I know how they felt. Not being able to get out. Yeah. Oh, there's more of them. Gross. Oh?
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things have flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Hundreds of newspaper clippings, all to do with biomedical studies, local wildlife, or field studies. Okay, so what's this? Oh my god, how many pages? Oh, thank god. Increased sea traffic causes local concern. I'm going to read this in my own time. I don't think this is actually going to be useful for us. If you want to read it, you've had enough time now to pause it. So, yeah, just talking about how there was an increased amount of movement around this area some time ago. What was the purpose of coming in here? Did I find anything of value? I got items to get into this room. Oh? Oh, Jesus Christ. That music styled the shit out of me. There's writing scrawled everywhere. Must be in ultraviolet ink. Definitely the product of a deranged mind, but whose? Yeah, so wait, was there anything down here that I needed? I don't think so. A cohort, a man with no name. It is he who opens this gateway to hell. A grin on his face. He is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, further looks on. Something vital in his hand. Oh? When I use these now, I feel as if I am not the only one. Oh, right, yeah. I've read that before. Was this room just for story stuff? I don't know. I'm confused now. I feel like there should have been a reason to come here. I'm probably going to regret leaving without grabbing something from there. But let's go. I'm probably just going to do one more thing before we end off the episode. Oh? Whatever the case. We went into a refinery and came out of shaft 12. I don't think I actually got anything for doing any of that. Did I? Because I already had the bolt cutters and the screwdriver. I don't feel like I did. So let's just go to shaft 13 really quick. Okay. So yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 more dogs in this area. What's this? Yeah, let's not stick around. Can I move the rock? No, apparently not. Can I then go through this one? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Not the flashlight, glow stick. There we are. Well, another cave in. Yeah. This might be the cave that I was thinking of from the, when we first found a cave where the spiders were. This might have been actually the one I was thinking of. No. Can I get through here? No, this looks like a dead end. No. Ah. Damn it. No. Oh god, I got him. I hit him down. Okay, he's dead. Shit. Okay, let's just go. Please don't be another dead end. Oh? Oh. No! Bastard. Oh god. No! Okay, he's dead. But I got through. Is there something I can put in front of it? Is there something larger I can put in front of it? Oh, I don't like the noise. Let's see if there's anything of value in here. The music's gonna be really distracting. Yeah, I got more painkillers, thank god. Some beef jerky. Oh, we can use this. That'll help. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Seal it off with this. Okay, wait, no, I'm gonna remove this one and try and just seal it with this one. There we go, that feels better. Oh.
Unless my friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a poor conversationalist. May they rest in peace, ruptured, decomposing pieces.
Well, that's disgusting. Another major cave-in. There's like just constant cave-ins around every turn. Got a letter in here, but I'll grab this note first. Oh, how many words are there? 24th of February, 1972. I write this note in the knowledge that it may well serve as my last will and testament. I'm gonna have to put the music down. Maybe I'll put something, you know, nice and soothing behind my voice. Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath the main shaft to the surface for what we believe to be 3 days. But with no daylight and increasing dehydration, it's impossible to tell. The only thing keeping us alive is the hope that there could be a rescue team already on the way. We were all so positive at the start, but that seems long ago now. Renton was the first to crack, sometime during the first night. We all just lay there, trying to sleep through the sound of his wailing and sobbing, trying to pretend his problems weren't our own, and that he was weak for having given up so soon. The fact was, he was dealing with the situation pretty realistically, our chance of survival getting smaller every hour. Since then, he hasn't said much, but the despair that gripped him seems to have spread through the rest of us like a cancer. We were such fools to ignore the foreman, and he paid for that with his life. When he started putting security code locks on all the doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all. So why should we need those codes to access places we are all allowed to go? He gave us all code sheets, made us swear to keep them safe. Mine hasn't left my locker more than once. It's still there. Doesn't get much safer than that. We asked him who we were keeping them safe from, but he never said. It was a pain in the ass is what it was. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning just to check the code for Section C. But he obviously knew something about these mines we didn't. Some of the guys started acting weird. Not crazy weird, just not normal. That didn't stop a couple of them being carted off to mainland Europe for psychiatric treatment. It was no one I knew well until the incident 3 days ago. We were in chemical storage when one of the guys who had seemed pretty straight just started shouting. It wasn't a normal kind of shouting. I'm not any kind of wordsmith, so I just don't know how to describe the noise that he was making. We'll just have to stick with not normal. Anyway, he managed to hurt a couple of guys, damage some equipment before we got him under control. Nothing serious. When we released him, he seemed okay. Phased, but alright. Didn't really know where he was, far away look in his eyes. That look. I'll remember that for the rest of my days, even if there aren't many more of them. His pupils weren't dilated. They just seemed to take up more space than should be possible. Black and horrible. Then he snapped, and grabbed at one of the high-rated explosive packs. We knew what he intended, saw it in those eyes. Those that could made a run for it, but the guy was already bearing down on the foreman. He didn't have a chance. There were 5 of us who made it out to the exit shaft. Only 4 survived the explosion. The elevator shaft collapsed in on us, and now, it's anyone's guess how many are still trapped down there. The last thing I saw was those eyes. Seemed like they were staring at mine, and me alone. Miles Staton. Well, shit. Let's have a look at this. What's that? Blank note. Oh, if I use the blank note in the room with the that's what it'll be. And that's why he said he had to go to the bio room to check the code for Sector C. Because this will have it'll have invisible ink on it. Okay, well let's get out of here. Let's quickly go back. I know I said that was going to be the end. Let's quickly go back to where, we'll go back to the bio room. Get the code, and then go to where I need to enter the code, you know? Okay, we're back. Here we are. Oh, with the UV light, there's some text showing up on the blank piece of paper. The note reads, storage password 1371. Okay, so I have the password to storage. 1371, I think it was. So that wasn't the password I was expecting it to be. I didn't see this piece of paper last time. Damn it. Is this going to be related to anything that I care about? Right, so yeah, it just talks about the fact that someone went missing at the mine. I have a feeling that that might just be the accident that happened, and they just didn't want to declare it. Okay, so that was the password for storage. We'll go to storage. I thought it was going to be the final password, but apparently not. We'll go to storage. Maybe there's a save point there. Fingers crossed. It's in the right direction anyway. Tool storage and section C are both together, so... Okay. Wait, this isn't the code just for the section C, is it? That makes more sense, because I don't remember seeing a, I don't remember seeing a code anywhere else. 1371. 1371. Oh, okay. It is. Okay. Phew. Well, that auto-saved, but I usually do prefer to go to an actual save point. I didn't make it to another save point, but I'm going to leave this here. I've been recording for quite a while now, so I think we're going to call that there.
The hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act the scientist in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels for the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two foolsy men who plummeted into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the men became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
Ugh. Whatever the case, I don't think any dogs come this way. We're right at section B there, at the door to section B. There's a direction to the left, and there's 4 other doors. So yeah, we'll leave this till tomorrow. All that stuff that happened just now will probably get repeated in the start of the next episode. Whatever the case. Until next time, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. There should only be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes of this, depending on how long I play next time as well. We're getting so close now to finding Red, and we're getting to the last few sections of the game. There should only be a few more rooms, I think, before we find Red, and before we finish the first game. At some point in the future, I don't know when exactly, I'll play Penumbra Black Plague, which I think is what it's called, which is the next game in the series, which in my opinion is probably the best of the 3. The third game is really excellent as well, for other reasons. The third game's the least like the others. It's the most abstract of the 3 games, but in my opinion the second game is the best in the series. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and as always,